Everybody smile. Hey, we're being recorded. It's so weird when I do this and the message comes like you're being recorded. I feel like I'm a YouTuber or something. Selena. Hey, Selena is a student in my school. I'm her teacher. Hello, Selena. So yes, we're gonna talk about flying people. Now, do you guys understand that? Flying people. What does that mean? Who can tell me what does that mean? No, nobody? Really? Then you want to try? Flying people. Okay, I'll try my Russian then. Flying people means летающие люди. Люди? How do you say?
Летающие люди.
Yeah. That's right. And that's what we're going to talk about. Because I think it's weird. Let's just learn that word. Weird. Странно. Очень странно. Weird. That we fly. I mean, we fly. Why? We are the only animal in the world that does something that it's not supposed to do. We're not supposed to fly. Like we don't have wings. Why? How did we think it was cool to fly? When did that start? I think that's crazy. And for that, let me try to share my screen. It's always a little bit weird when I share my screen. Let's do it. So share the screen, start now. And then I do this, right? Yes, good. Okay, cool. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. The flying people, our wish to dance with the clouds.
Фернандо, а какой был вопрос?
Какой вопрос? Ну, why? Почему мы летаем? Why do we fly? It's just weird.
Понятно.
So
Понятно.
let's begin here. Do we fly?
No.
Летаем ли мы?
No.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Ну, если, конечно, на самолетах, то да.
Okay, let me see. No, если самолет. No, if we have a plane, yes. Yes, we fly. How? Как?
We fly
How?
in dreams.
In dreams?
Yes.
Yes, we fly in dreams. Hello, Liera. But how else? I mean, we do have planes. Some people go jump off a plane and have like parachutes and stuff. But why? Why do we fly? Who can tell me? Please talk to me.
I think it's because, I don't know, people want to get to other places faster or something like that.
Well, yes. Yes. Selena, do you want to say something else?
Почему мы не летаем? Но мне кажется, нас так природа создала.
No, why we fly? Why we do fly? Почему мы летаем?
Потому что мы так хотим.
Well, yes, but why do we want it? I mean, Andrea said because we want to go faster. We want to get to places that are far away. And yes, I mean, if we live, for example, in Russia, and we want to go to, let's say, Canada, we won't go on a boat. I mean, we could, but we don't do that. it's very rare that we take a boat to across the ocean. It takes too long. It takes too long. We usually fly there, and that's what happens now. But we always wanted to fly. Even before we had planes, we wanted to fly. Guys, if you listen to a scream like it's because that's my son. I have a son, and he and his friends are here at our house, and we have 2 dogs, so it's crazy.
Cool.
I'm sorry, but that's
Very cool.
yes, and I just can't. I never say to my son like, please be quiet. Daddy is working. I don't do that. I mean, he wants to scream, let him scream. But anyway, yes, we've been wanting to fly from a long time ago, and even before we had planes. So I do not think that we wanted to fly to get to another country or to go faster to another country. That's what happens now, but I don't think that's how it started. But hey, I could be wrong. Hello, Mary, and hello, Angelina. So I'm gonna share my screen again, and so we can take a look at that pretty presentation I did for you. So when did it start? Like, when did we actually start flying? Well, in 1783. Just please pay attention on how I say the dates. In English, you can say 1783, or in the year 1783rd year. But like, nobody does that. Maybe some teachers at the university do that. Most of the time, almost always, we say 1783. So we say the first 2 numbers and then the second 2. Anyway, there were the French. They did it. France. They made a balloon. There were some brothers called Joseph and Michael. They were the Montgolfier brothers, Joseph Michael and Jacques Etienne. I'm sorry, and they built a hot air balloon. They took a teacher with them as a passenger, and that was the very first time people flew. Yes, the past tense of flying. That was the first time people flew. That was amazing, but that was not the first time we thought about flying. So I have a crazy question for you. Do you think a monkey wonders how would it be to fly like an eagle? Do you think that somewhere in the jungle there's like this monkey, you know, eating some sort of fruit like banana or some nuts, and just sees an eagle, flying, and the monkey goes like, oh, I would really like to fly like that bird. Because that's what happened with us. At some point in our history, somebody looked up and said, yes, I want to do that. So I don't know, maybe that's how it started. Or maybe it's just one monkey trying to jump very far from one tree to the other and falling. And falls. And then he tries the next day and tries and falls again. And then he says, darn, maybe if I only had wings. And that's how it begins. Maybe. I'm just saying that's something I wonder sometimes. Or sorry again, do the thing. Yes. Or maybe flying is about conquering new frontiers, you know, being, like Andrea said, being into new places that we've never been before. I like that thought as well. Or maybe it's like reaching a new level. Like, do you guys like video games? Do you guys like video games?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Sahar is giving me the thumbs up. Who said no?
me.
Oh, Andrea said no. Then Andrea is the only one who gets to stay. Everybody else is expelled for playing video games. Nah, I'm joking around. I also like video games. But anyway, and Andrea, if you don't like video games, you know how they work. It's always like getting stronger or getting faster or getting smarter. Yeah, it's about reaching a new level. And that is what we do, humans. That is how we evolved. Yes, we were like here, and then we start going straighter, and going up, and going up. And every time we do something better, you know, like, oh, now I made a spoon. And everybody around's like, whoa, I cannot believe he made a spoon. That is crazy. Then the next person is like, yeah, I made an axe. And so, oh, she made an axe. What? And everybody goes like, boom, check out the boom. And everybody just dances around like an axe. Every time we try to do something else. And of course we built wheels, and we started to create transport, means of transportation, taking things that are heavy to another place in an easier manner. And I think the natural evolution of our thinking, the natural next step, the natural next level would be to fly. Yes, because I mean, we knew we could run because we were running like from tigers, and we knew we could swim because we again were running from tigers, and we just jump into a river, and the tigers, I'll catch you next time. But we were like, yeah, well, you can look at me, we can swim. But then again, how do we started thinking that we will be able to fly? That's crazy. That's very, very crazy. So now again, I'll share my screen with you guys. Screen start now. It's so annoying to share my screen. I'm working on my tablet, not on a computer. That's why it takes so long. Anyway, now I have a question for you. Does a kid who has never heard a story about flying still wishes to fly? So let's put it like this, guys. Who here wants to fly without a plane? Just start flying. Who wants to fly?
Me.
Show of hands. Okay. Yes, I see. Efrosinia, you don't? Yes. Come on, Solomon. You want to fly? Yes?
I'm
Solomon,
not,
yes,
я
yes.
не летала.
But you want to, yes?
Фернандо,
Yes?
а летать именно на чем?
Просто. Just fly. Просто летать. Сама. By your own.
Нет, не летала.
Нет.
Ну, если только
Нет.
на этих скалах, как его забыла.
Let's say you grow wings. Ты растешь крылья? Так нормально говорить? Да?
Растишь.
Растишь крылья. You grow wings and you start flying. Look, I always wanted to. But that's because I've always heard stories about it. That's because I've been in planes, so I've seen the sky. But I don't know if somebody, a kid or a grown-up, who has never ever in their lives heard about other people flying, do they want to fly as well? And why do I ask you this? Because I want to understand if our wish to fly, it's inside our brains, it's inside our souls, it's something we're born with. Or is it something that we hear from other people who want to fly? And I have a feeling that it's inside us. I think that as our brain got brighter, and we started doing like, yeah, look at me, this is a spoon, I'm so smart with my spoon. Now I can eat soup like a cool guy. And we start having more time. Guys, being smart, as we evolved, getting smarter was good not only to beat other tribes in war or to design better clothing and looking cool. Being smart was a good thing because it gave us more time. Time. That is so important, guys. If you like to play video games, you can only play video games because you have time. And you have time because you have like kitchens and clothes and heaters, and you're not cold in a cave trying to hunt I don't know, a wild boar to eat at night. So technology gives us time, and when we have time, we think. When we think, we have crazy questions. Who am I? How am I? Who do I want to be? How would it feel to fly? We fall in love because we have time. Like, look at animals. A fish comes and he sees another a ladyfish, and he says, "Hey, ladyfish, wanna have babies?" And the ladyfish goes, "All right, here's some eggs," and she drops the eggs, and that's it. They don't fall in love. Like fishes are beautiful. By the way, the plural of fish is always fish, except talk about different kinds of fish. Then you say fishes. That's crazy. That's for another lesson. Anyway, fish, they don't fall in love. They don't go like, Romeo fish. Oh, Julieta fish. I love you. No, they just make more fish. We fall in love because we have time to think about that. We had time to create a language, and we had time to think about poetry and to care about each other and to build a house and to create a family. That's why we fall in love, because we have time. And I think we had a lot of time and we started thinking into flying. And you know how I think it began? I'll show you. Yes, Mary, you want to say something?
Just forgot about my hand.
What?
No, I just forgot about the hand.
Okay, you're just waving at me. That's okay. Arisha, is that you?
Yes,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Cool.
can
I'm
say
your
that.
sister here.
She is, but she has troubles connecting. I don't know. She
All
just
right.
says she got kicked out.
Well, that's she needs to behave better if she don't want to get kicked out. No, I'm just kidding. We're talking about flying people. Are you here? Have you been here for a long time?
No.
We're talking crazy stuff about flying people and how it all started, our wish to fly. And I think it's
Yeah,
because we
but-
had a lot of time. Let me show you something. I'll show you the screen. Again, we do the thing. And let's start with dreams. Look at this beautiful picture of a dream, a girl, yes, just flying through the clouds. And have you guys ever had a dream about flying? Yes, I see some of you like nodding your heads. That's crazy. Like almost everybody has a dream about flying. I used to have this cool dream that I was in a library, and a giant owl used to take me and then drop me from a window, and I go like, ah! I open the book and I start flying. I had that dream many times. Almost everybody has some kind of dream of flying. Now, when we now have those dreams, we wake up and go like, oh, that was crazy. What a good dream. And then we go, Mom, I want some cereal for breakfast. And then your mom goes, no, you will eat your tvorog. Mom, I want that. And then you forget about your dreams. But I think a long time ago, when somebody had that dream, Arisha, you never dream about, come on.
I never do. I don't
Cut
know.
it.
I just never, ever. Not falling, not flying.
You guys know Arisha. She's just saying that to get under my skin.
No, I have
Anyway.
very weird dreams.
Nah, I believe that. But anyway, when people used to have those kind of dreams in the past, other people, and they told other people, the rest would say, well, that is a message. That means there's something special about you. Maybe that's magic. Maybe it's a message from a god. And believe it or not, that's how many religions began. Let me share my screen again. Don't freak out. Here. Okay. So that's how many gods, heroes, and stars were conceived in our imagination. I'll give you an example. Who here knows what heaven is? Can you tell me what that is, heaven? Nobody? No? Well,
They do?
Translate it to Russian or what?
you can say it in Russian if you want.
Рай.
Рай. But what is that place? Right, heaven. What is it?
It's pretty much where people after death, the good people go there.
Okay, and who lives in heaven?
Angels. Yeah.
God.
Angels. Okay, so
Yeah.
how does an angel look like?
Well, an angel
It's
has
people with wings.
Yeah, so an angel is it looks like me, only with wings. But that's weird, isn't it? Why why wings? Because it's in the clouds. Yeah, so it's up there. So the only way an angel can go up there and come back here is flying. That's why we used to think, yes. Oh, well, they fly like birds, so they must have wings. That's why many that's why that is what's written in many stories, and that's what we usually see in pictures, like little chubby babies with wings. Well, look at those angels, so beautiful with their wings, but they fly. What about Olympus? What is Olympus?
it's the place where the gods live, like I don't know.
Yes, the Greek
Mountain.
gods.
It is Mount.
It's
Yes, the Mount Olympus.
in Greece.
Yes, perfect, excellent. It was the city of the gods, the Greek gods, and it was also up there in the sky, hidden above the clouds. So there was one god in Greek mythology that was a messenger, like from the gods to the humans. Do you know that god that was the messenger? Very fast. Let's see. We had Zeus. We had I don't know. We had Ares, the god of war. Who was the god of medicine? Who was the messenger? It was Hermes. Yeah. And he had wings in his helmet and in his feet because he could fly. He was very fast and he could fly. So if you guys needed to say something to the gods, he was the messenger. Again, our thinking was, well, he comes from here to the gods, he must have wings. He must fly. If we want to be like a god, if we want to talk with the gods, then we must fly. The same thing with Asgard. Do you guys know what Asgard is? Yes, Zakhar,
Yeah.
what is Asgard?
Викингс. Боги викингов.
Yes, it's where the gods, the Vikings gods live in Asgard. And also to go to Asgard, you had to cross a rainbow and fly. And the gods, they all fly. If you want to go there, you must fly. There's a lot of people that say when you die, then your spirit goes up or goes down. But anyway, your spirit goes up. Your spirit flies. Who here knows what nirvana is?
Me.
Me.
What's nirvana?
Who are you asking?
Let's hear from you, Arisha.
So in Buddhism, it's pretty much when you die, you're reborn. But if you like face the like if you get on top of like love in yourself and stuff like that, you go to nirvana and then you're free from being reborn.
Yes, yes. There's very close and description. So Nirvana is a musical group who plays some of my favorite songs. Oh wait, no, I got confused. That's another Nirvana. The Nirvana we're talking about is, yes, a state of mind. It's when you become ideal. Yes, when let's say it's when Liera is so good and has done so many good things, and she knows herself, and then she doesn't have to become a baby again, and then a kid, and then a grown-up, and an old lady, and born again, and do all that over and over again. No, she became so ideal, so in peace, that she's now nirvana, and she ascends. Ascends means to go up. She's free from the world, and she levitates. Levitats, yeah, yes. Freedom is to levitate, which is to fly, really. And again, if you become perfect, you become a god, you fly. So all our heroes, all our legends,
Yeah.
all our religions are based into the notion that if we're good, if we're gonna be better, if we're gonna touch and be in contact with the gods, we must fly like birds, which is, I think, quite interesting. Oh, wait, I did something. Did I close you? Oh, okay, sorry. I sometimes, you have to remember I'm not that young, so when something happens with my technology, I feel like dying. I feel like I don't understand anything. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We look to the skies at night, guys, and we start seeing a lot of stars. We noticed that some of those stars were brighter than the others, and we start making little drawings. And we start telling to each other those are gods. And if we want to talk with them, we must go up and fly. And those myths evolved, but they never stopped. It's only that, I don't know, let's say 3,000-4,000 years ago, we're just telling each other stories around the fire. And now we write comics, we draw comics, and we watch films about superheroes, who, by the way, they all fly. Yes, because if they're good and just, they are strong and they can fly. Oh, flying. That's the proof you need to be a superhero. I mean, technically, yes, there are other superheroes that don't fly. We have Spider-Man, but still he kind of swings in the sky. So he kind of flies. Flying is how we show that we have become something else, something better. And that's why we start drawing superheroes. I'm gonna make a little experiment here. Can you guys tell me, do you have a favorite superhero? Or supervillain if you're Arisha?
I like Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl rocks.
I don't have.
Okay.
don't know. I like Thor.
Yes, Thor is just way too cool.
Росомаха.
I like Loki.
Loki, yes. Oh, he's a super villain, but I think Count Selena, yeah.
I like Spinel.
Yes, Spinel. Celine actually dressed as Spinella in our Halloween party. It was super cool. I think I like. I like Spider-Man. I think that's my favorite one. But still, he doesn't fly, but he's always up there in the sky. And even are literally literature heroes from literature. Let's put it that way. Like Harry Potter. He flies. I mean, he uses a broom, but he flies anyway. So he's up there as well. I will count him. Bilbo from The Hobbit, he did not fly, but they did fly on an eagle at one time. Yes, Gandalf called the eagles. Yes, oh, the eagles, and then they came, and they all flew. Yes, the flying means something unnatural is happening. I don't know how to translate unnatural to Russian. I think it'd be something like неприродный. Something that you don't find in a real world is happening. If you see somebody flying, you say, whoa, that's magic. That's not from our world. Then that person is different. It's a god. It's going somewhere cool. And because of that, everybody looks at the same direction. Angels, Thor, Superman, Buddha, Nirvana. And when everybody's looking at the same direction, everybody wants the same thing. And we start to thinking, well, let's fly. We built the hot air balloon. We built the planes. But I think even now, like, do you guys, let me pick somebody here randomly, or not randomly, but let's ask Sophie. Sophie, have you ever been in a plane?
Yes.
On a plane? Good. And when you were on a plane?
I'm sorry, what is it?
A plane?
Yes.
Самолет.
Thank you.
So, Sophie, you're welcome. Sophie, when you were on a plane, were you all the time going like this? Woo! I'm flying! Yes! What? Oh my gosh, I'm flying! Were you doing that?
No.
Why not? Why not? You were in the sky. It's a miracle. It's incredible, but nobody does that. No, it's okay. I understand, Sophie. If you start doing that, maybe call security, and you and you go to jail or something. I don't know. You go, oh, that crazy girl was just screaming. She was flying. Why? It's normal. So everybody just sits on the plane, yes, and they go like, they watch a movie, they read something, they sometimes look out the window like, oh, look at city, clouds. And it's so crazy because, I mean, we're flying, it's amazing, but we already don't feel like it's anything special. And I think we should. I think we should be more excited about flying, because I mean, you're in a big metal cylinder on the sky, and you feel nothing. That's so. Oh, sorry, I dropped. Sorry, I always drop this. I shouldn't own this wireless. I hate it.
Со звуком что-то не то.
Такая же проблема.
And now, can you hear
Вот
me?
сейчас нормально.
Окей. Сейчас уже хорошо. Теперь уже нет. Уже нет. Подзависает как-то. Can hear you? Roar.
can't hear you.
Okay, now can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. See, that's why I hate this. I always loosen. This is like my fourth pair. Anyway, we don't get excited when we fly anymore, and I think we should. But that's because we're there like, yes, I'm here sitting in a stupid chair, but I'm not flying. I want to be out there flying with the birds, feel the wind. And that's my next point. Let me share my screen. Oh, no, that's not what I want to share. Share my screen. Start now. Do the thing. La la la. Okay, cool. I think right now we don't want to look at angels or look at other gods and say, oh, look at them, they fly. Yes, I think we want to fly because we want to understand how it feels like, how to be special, how to be a witch, how to be a superhero. Oh, by the way, dragons.
Dragons.
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
That's crazy, dragons. You guys, because you guys know that there are stories of dragons like in China and Great Britain, in Mexico, in Japan, in Malaysia, in South Africa, there were some stories of dragons. Why? I mean, that's like another lesson, but why? Why did we? How our minds created this monster, dinosaur-like with wings? Well, there's an explanation. Do you know what do we fear the most as humans, as a species?
No.
Snakes. Yeah, you gotta hate them snakes. Snakes are terrible. Snakes suck. What?
I have a
No,
friend
snakes
that
don't
has a snake at home.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Some of you love snakes. And snakes are cool. Look, hey, I've held snakes in my hands, but never a poisonous snake. Poisonous snakes, they're like this big, and then they barely they have this little fangs, and they go like this, boop, and then you're dead. They suck. What? They're so dangerous, so small that they can get into your boots and you don't even know it. Take it from me. I am from Venezuela, guys.
In Spain, there are like snakes in the rivers, culebrillas. They are little, black, and they swim in the river, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, some of them are cool. Don't get me wrong. They're cute and stuff, but there are so many of them who just wants to kill you. And yes. Anyway, many of the myths and religions and stories are about men being afraid of snakes. And when we combine a snake and wings, well, we get a dragon. That's what we get. So the same way we created angels and gods with wings and heroes with wings and who can fly, we also created the bad ones, the villains, the demons, and the dragons. Dangerous, long snakes with wings. That's also in our mind, that if you're special, if you're something not from this planet, not from this world, I mean, not from this reality, you must have wings. That's what I mean. So you must fly. Screen, start now, do the thing. So yes, dragons, crazy, scary animals. So we did it. yes, we are flying. We did the drawings, we create those planes, and now we fly, but we don't enjoy it. We see it like just the same thing as going on a bus. It's boring. We want to do the real thing. So now people get into these suits. Have you seen this, guys? Have you seen this? This is crazy.
Television stuff.
This looks so cool.
Well, I mean, yes, but it's so dangerous. I mean, this is crazy. This is like a guy, somebody saw a flying squirrel and thought, whoa, you know what would be cool? To fly like that squirrel. So they created wing suits. And you basically just start flying. You drop from a plane and you just fly a little bit till you open your parachute. But this is what I mean, guys. A plane is not enough. We want to go out there and do it ourselves. It's in our nature. We want to fly. We always wanted to fly. Since the second we're little kids and we play, we want to fly. And when we grow up and when we grow old, we still want to fly. Yes. And you know what? Even our sports are going into that direction. You know who this is? Do you?
No.
No?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Her name is Yulimar Rojas. She's also from Venezuela, like me. And she won the medal, the gold medal in the last Olympics. And she set a new world record of long jump. You know, long jump is basically going like 1, 2, 3, point. And you just jump really long. And she created a record. If you look it up and if you watch the video of her jumping, it's just amazing. She jumps so far. It looks like she's flying. Every time we get stronger, we get faster, we jump longer and higher. We want to fly.
I beat it the
We
same
play.
at school.
Who said that?
Me, Andrea.
Liera?
Andrea.
Andrea. You do long jump?
Well, no, but it's just like, well, in school we just jump and I beat the record of the third, fourth classes.
Yeah. Doesn't it feel amazing to jump? I mean, it's like less than a second that you're on the air, but you jump so hard. Selena, are you okay? I love that snake. Bring it to school, yeah? You have to bring it to school, yeah? We will play with it. Guys, are we? I know I still have one last thing to show you. Let me show you real quick. Boom. Yes. Is the way we evolve. First, we want to be scary and strong like a dinosaur, but eventually our goal is to be like a bird. In time, nature understands that the feeling of flying is what we all aspire to. I think that's how we start to thinking about flying. We saw a little caterpillar when we had time. Remember that guy who made the spoon? Then he was eating soup with that spoon and saw the caterpillar becoming a cocoon and then becoming a butterfly. And that guy eating the soup, watching it, was like, what? No way! That was a worm and it became a butterfly. What? And I think watching nature. It's how we got that crazy idea that somehow, someday, we will fly. And we've done it not only with planes. I mean, guys, we're all in our houses, in different places, and we can look at each other. Wi-Fi. Woo. It doesn't sound impressive now, but it's magic. This is magic what we're doing right now. Find whatever it is that makes you fly. For me, it's teaching and acting. I love acting. I'm an actor. And I love teaching. I'm a teacher. And when I do it, I feel like flying. Find something, anything, sport, art, math, books, something that makes you fly, and do it all the time. That's what I think we wanted to fly in the first place. Guys, that's it. That's the end of the lesson. But does anybody here have any question?
No.
No.
No?
No.
No.
Arisha, what happened with your sister?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You
She's so
don't.
mean. She's so mean. She's great.
No, I'm just sitting here listening to you. How do I know what's happening with her?
Anyway, I'm super happy that you all came here and listened to this crazy guy speak crazy stuff for almost an hour. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. And I love Liera's starry pajamas. Very cool. Solomon, I have a feeling he really likes to play video games. Selena, bring please the snake to school. Marika, you're just cool. You're very cool. Efrosinia, I love your name. It's the first time I ever meet an Efrosinia. Sounds like magic. Makar, I really miss you, and all of you guys. Thank you. Andrea, ciao, ciao, adios. Gracias. And Anna, Arisha, Daria, Mary, Lydia, Angelina, and Sophie. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for lessons.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.